Hello there, hey, it's Ed Moses. Tonight I want to talk to you about a subject that a lot of people get this wrong. And what it is it's about understanding your prospect. And you know what happens with a lot of people is you know it's kind of over the board. Almost everybody does this in the beginning because they really don't understand the obvious. And the first thing people want to do when they get into a network marketing business or an affiliate marketing business. Now, if you're new to this, hopefully you know what an autoresponder is. Autoresponder is like GetResponse or Aweber. Anyway, what happens is someone opts into your website, your prospect, and what happens after that is your autoresponder should kick in. If you don't have an autoresponder, nothing's going to happen. It just stops. But you have a name on that list. So anyway, here's what I'm getting at. How do you talk to that prospect? How do you understand that prospect? You know, a lot of people, they'll put some sort of an email into that autoresponder. It shoots it out to the prospect, and guess what? You either turn them on or you turn them off. And here's the problem with turning them off. What happens is a lot of times you get somebody new to marketing, and they will send out a buy this product type of an email to your prospect. And what happens is they either unsubscribe or they just delete your email. Nothing happens positively in your favor, and you don't want that. So what you do want to do is understand the prospect. You want to understand what that prospect wants. What are they looking for? What brought them to your product or website to begin with? That's the question you first must ask yourself. But the first thing you have to realize is this. A lot of people forget this. It's easy to do. You're dealing with a computer. You don't see another person on the other side. But that prospect is a human being. That is another person looking for some hope, for some product, or something that they need, something they want, something that maybe will improve their life or make their life easier. They want something. So, knowing that they are human, talk to them like they are human. When you email them in your autoresponders, if you just send out emails, if you're making ads, new ads, whatever it is, talk to them like they're human beings. Don't talk to them like they're robots. They have no feelings. It just doesn't work. So remember that. Very, very important point. Now here's something else to look at. Another very, very important, the psychology of all this. People don't want to be sold, okay? Very, very important. People don't want to be sold. They want to buy something if they make that decision. But you don't want to try to sell them anything. So look at it this way. When you make your advertisement, or we're going to call it your ad copy, when you make that, read it over as if you are the prospect. Pretend that you're the prospect. You don't know this person that sent you this ad copy. Read it. How does it make you feel? Does it make you want to buy? Does it make you want to run? Do you like this person? What is the first thing that comes to mind when you read your own ad copy? If you don't like it, don't send it. Bottom line. If you don't like it, don't send it. I mean, the thing to remember is, because they're human, you're human, what do you like? Would you like the kind of email that you're sending? If not, they're not either. I mean, bottom line, that's just how it works, man. That's reality here. So keep that in mind. Here's something that I like to do. Now, if you're like me, you're probably on quite a few subscribed lists of other marketers. There's quite a few I subscribe to that are really good marketers. And what I do is I save their emails. I save their emails for the reason of looking at their ad copy, for the reason of looking at their videos, and for the reason of looking at their blogs. I want to know about these people. I want to understand what makes them successful, how their emails are put together, how their videos are put together, why they're successful. And then what I like to do is I replicate what they do. I don't copy it as word for word, but I will replicate it. I will take their ideas that work, that I find attractive, and put it into use with my campaigns. Because bottom line is, if it works for them, it's going to work for you, right? But, once again, this leads to another issue, and this was in my last video. So if you watch my last video, you're going to remember this. But you have to make sure that when you are putting together ad copy, any type of campaign, whatever it is, that you are feeling awesome while you're doing it. Because, remember, we're electrical. We are energy. And whatever we write, whatever we put into that computer, that energy, believe it or not, is going to flow. That person on the other side is going to read what you put on there. Maybe if they don't get bored, if the energy's not right, they're not gonna finish it. They're gonna delete it, whatever, So what I'm saying is, make sure that you are in state. You are in state when you create an ad copy, when you create an email, when you create a video. You are in state because that energy flows. You can feel it. You don't know why, but you can feel it. Remember that. So these important points when it comes to understanding your prospect. Remember, they're human. Would you like what you're sending to you? You know what I'm saying? They're human. If you don't like it, they're not going to like it. Number one. The second thing you want to do, learn by example from other people that like lists that you're on, other marketers. Learn from their examples and use those examples to improve your advertising campaigns. And lastly, remember, your energy has to be positive. You have to be driving a positive energy through that video, through that campaign. You have to. If you don't, it just isn't going to work out. So, in the psychology of all this, remember that you are dealing with human beings, even if you don't see them. And the only way you're going to attract them is to treat them as such. I think that makes sense. So, with that note, I am going to leave it at that. And once again, I enjoyed making this video for you. It was one of my shorter ones. I got to the point a little better than I did in the past. And I want you to have a good day. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye now.